Oh boy. A battle of some of the best Zerg players in Latin America. I'm not surprised that we're tied up 1-1, but who will come out on top? It's gonna be hard to call. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see what happened earlier in this series, but I'm ready. Let's go. A bit of a classic matchup. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Blackburn ALE, it's a player that we haven't seen enough of in the past year, but he is back and we want to see more of him representing Infernales Esports and the land of Colombia. It is El Huevo. It is eGGz. Oh my god. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Blackburn ALE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player. We just saw his teammate go down to Ryu, as he is also representing Amantes de StarCraft. Can he make it further? It is TheZergLord. And the ZergLord may just be dead. Aye. So eGGz opens up with a 12 pool, a very aggressive opener. He's about to have Lings on the way. Meanwhile, the ZergLord goes for not just the hatch first, he goes for the gold first. He goes for a hatch gas pool with his gold base. He may just die. The rush distance by ground is incredibly short. Because it's Blackburn, it doesn't take too long to get across the map. The Lings are already on the way. Now, the question is eGGz going to go straight for the gold and deny the gold, or is he going to go straight for the main instead? That's kind of the question. I know that this is a really important question to ask, especially on Pride of Altaris, because it can make or break a game. But here on Blackburn, I think regardless of where he goes, he's going to find damage. The spawning pool isn't even done. Oh god, okay, he is going to send one Ling over and check the gold base. The rest of the Lings are gonna head towards the main. Confirms there is no natural. He diverts his attention and he goes for the gold. Ooh, which is not cancelled. Is that the wisest choice? To not cancel this, buddy? The ZergLord, you have one Ling on or two Lings on the way at the base itself. More Lings in production at home. This hatchery is dead. There's no way. Feels bad, man. There was a second there where the ZergLord maybe could have cancelled, but unfortunately, no longer available. There we go. The hatchery goes down. The ZergLord will be able to defend his main, but again, he's already lost his base. Like, eGGz's natural is faster. It just is. Oh god. Meanwhile, I really appreciate this back at home. eGGz, he's droning up. He's getting his spine up and running as well. What is the purpose of this spine? Well, because of the 12 pool, eGGz doesn't have any gas. So he's not going to have Ling speed, and he's not going to have a Bailey nest. So going for spines like this is incredibly important if he wants to live. As we can see, the ZergLord Ling speed is about to finish up, and we also have a Bailey nest behind this. So the ZergLord is looking to be incredibly aggressive. You could argue that one spine may not be enough here for eGGz. He does have two queens and he can wall off the natural ramp. But again, he has to be careful. Meanwhile, eGGz is going for a bit of a scout. He confirms all these Lings here. Confirms no drones at the natural. But the natural was late anyway, so is that really a tell? Not really. And the Bailey nest is nicely hidden behind the main base. This is all scouted by eGGz. He does confirm the Lings flooding. Oh my god, the mass Ling flooding across the map. eGGz sees. eGGz knows he has to wall off. Wall off, puppy. Oh god, can he get there in time? And he will. Oh, that was so close. It doesn't matter though. The Lings are chipping away at the base at the same time. eGGz goes for a run by. He gets surrounded on the queen and he can go into the main. Oh, instead he goes for the natural base. Meanwhile, the wall does get shut down. The Bailings are waddling in. Oh, he needs to get that wall back up and running, but the Baileys are rolling on forward. They do connect with the spine. The spine immediately goes down, and so does one of the queens. But that's it. That's all the aggression. And eGGz, is he going to kill the bait? No, there's no way. There's no way. Just barely the ZergLord keeps it alive. You could argue that all this damage done on the hatchery, maybe eGGz should have sent his Lings into the main base. Maybe he would have killed another queen, maybe some drones. Maybe. Regardless, eGGz is still in a great position. He's up in workers, he's got a wall, he's got queens for transfuse, he's remaking the spine, and he even has roaches on the way. The hard part is over. This is the easy part. Just chill behind the wall and make roaches. And the ZergLord is 110% all in. He has to end the game now. Banelings are about to finish up. With the Banelings, he will be able to bust through this Evo chamber. Are the Lings going to be enough to surround all of these roaches? Maybe. The roach count isn't that high. Here we go. Banelings do connect. Wall falls, and he's going to try and get that surround. Two more Banelings are trying to find a couple of connections. They connect with the spine, but in the end, it is not enough. eGGz will hold at home, and now he is going for a counterattack. And hey, that hatchery, it's low from earlier. It's not going to take that much to knock it down. There's no... the ZergLord is trying to make as many Lings as possible, but there's just no way. Like, with roaches and Lings of eGGz own. I also really appreciate that eGGz never went for Ling speed. He prioritized all of his gas into his roach warren and into those roaches, and because of that, this counterattack is possible. There are a lot of Lings. Can they get us around? eGGz has to be careful. He actually focuses on the hatchery. He will get the hatchery, and it looks like eGGz is more than prepared to lose his army, which he will lose, but because of the early game, because of the earlier Lings, he knocks the ZergLord down to 1 base. And this is where I'm like, the ZergLord at this point, just take the gold again. Just and eGGz knows that. So he just redirects his Overlord and he checks. He knows that the gold base is the only way for the ZergLord to get back into this, and it is not enough. GG gets called. eGGz takes the series 2-1. Oh my god. GG. Well played. My god. Congratulations, eGGz. He moves on to the semifinals. Well deserved. I do think that he played that game out very smartly. Assuming that we were going to be seeing a gold base taken, he was able to deny the gold, stop any kind of advantage that the ZergLord was going for. I thought it was a questionable move for all those Lings to target down that hatchery when they went for the counterattack. But clearly, eGGz, he was thinking even further ahead. He knew that at some point he'd be able to get a kill on that hatchery, and that would be the game-winning move. And yeah, just really well executed in the end. Congratulations. He'll move on to face another Zerg player. He will move on to face Ryu in the lower semifinals.